Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. So this is another update video regarding the coronavirus. Of course, I'm no expert. This is an announcement that's been made by the UK government today, tonight, 8:30 in the UK. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has come out and said that the UK is on a nationwide lockdown until further notice. I have been hearing people say for the next 3 weeks, but take that with a pinch of salt. It could be longer. This is due to the cases of the coronavirus spreading like wildfire in the UK. The number of cases are rising and the number of deaths are rising by the day, and it is pretty scary. I can't say that this announcement wasn't coming. It's been coming for a while. It's been the talk of the weekend, of course, and there's been a lot of people mass gathering. Boris Johnson came out with a statement on Friday along the lines of pubs, clubs, bars, restaurants, gyms, leisure centres will all be closed as of Saturday, but people were still mass gathering, and that is no good when you're trying to tackle a virus that is invisible, but it's killing people rapidly, and it's a risk that the government can no longer take. And Boris Johnson has come out and delivered his speech tonight and has said that the UK is on full lockdown, just like Italy, France, and Spain, just to name a few countries there. However, within that statement, there is terms with this lockdown. You are allowed to go shopping if you need to buy essentials. You are allowed to go and seek medical attention if you need to pick up any medicines, etc. You are allowed to go to work if it's necessary, if that means you work on the front line. And you're also allowed to walk pets within your area. You are allowed one daily exercise, that is once a day. And you are also allowed to be with one other member of your family. And you have to be 2 meters apart, which makes perfect sense. Now, just before I talk about the rest of what Boris Johnson has said and other rules which we have to abide by, I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to the NHS. I just want to say you are working ever, ever so hard, and you are, saving my life. You are saving many other people's lives. You are working under extreme pressure like you have never seen pressure before. And I just want to say, if it wasn't for you guys, then a lot of us would be slowly but surely passing away a lot quicker with this coronavirus. And you are working tirelessly around the clock. And I salute you guys, for what you do, working hours on end without any breaks. And there's times where I've seen some years, crying because you can't get, essentials from the shops because, the shelves are all cleared. And I just want to say, you deserve all the praise that you are getting when shops are giving you time to go and buy what you need. And I hope that continues. People need to be a bit more considerate when it comes to those working for the NHS. Anybody who, picks up your bins and takes your rubbish away. Anybody who, works in retail, who serves me, whether that be Asda, Morrison's, Iceland, etc. Public transport. Anybody who I haven't mentioned, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys because, I give you guys a lot of respect, especially in this situation where we're in a crisis with this coronavirus. It's a killer, and yous are working under a lot of pressure where potentially it could be a lot easier for you guys to catch it, especially when you're coming into contact with the public throughout the day. So like I say, keep up the good work and make sure that you protect yourselves and stay safe. And I'll say that to everybody as well who's watching, make sure that you stay safe as well. And of course, Boris Johnson has also banned mass gatherings, which was to be expected because people were being stupid, not listening to what the government had to say. And we have to try and tackle this virus together by staying at home. The NHS came out with along the lines of, if we are working for you, please work with us by staying at home. And I totally agree with that, because if we can stay at home and look after ourselves and look after the elderly as well, which is a great opportunity to do so, and to be with your family and to appreciate the small things in life, that is the most important thing. And you're not only helping out the NHS, but you're also helping out the UK as a whole, and the government won't be as strict. They won't have to go on to further measures Yes, it will be a little bit boring sitting in the house. I get that. And for the next 3 weeks or forever, how long it goes on for, at the end of the day, it's for my safety, it's for your safety. And listen to what they have to say, because they're not there for no reason. These rules, they're there to be followed, because this is a killer. And I've said that so many times now on this video, because I want to make it clear to you guys. Like I say, I'm no medical expert on coronavirus. I have no idea how to cure it. But listen, we will fight this together. And churches closed, other buildings closed, etc., sporting events off. This is the right thing to do. And there's no guarantees that this will be lifted in 3 weeks' time. It could be longer. It could be like Italy, Spain. That could be extended. France are also in the same situation. You know, there might be tougher measures to come in the next day or two if people don't listen. And also Boris Johnson has said, if you're hanging around the streets, you will be escorted by the police. And they now have the powers to physically arrest you. And they will dish out fines, which I think it's a good thing, because at the end of the day, we're not going to tackle this if people are hanging around the streets and causing a nuisance to, you know, the general public. And like I say, make sure that you just follow the rules. Yes, it's something I've never seen before, but as a nation, we have to tackle this together. And if we work together, we will achieve what we want to do, which is to get back to normality. And we will get there. It's going to take time. We'll have to stay patient. And that is the word I use, patient. Also stay vigilant as well, and make sure as well, if you do have any of the symptoms, that you self-isolate. Make sure you don't be selfish and pass it on to other people. And make sure as well that you help out others around you. And like I say, just stay safe, and to make sure that you're following what the government has to say. Because if you do that, then you're keeping yourself out of trouble, and you're also helping yourself and you're helping others out as well. But like I say, just a massive big up to Boris Johnson. You know, I'm not massive on politics, but yes, it could have been done maybe days earlier, but it's happened now, and that is the main thing. And we can now, you know, we've got a bit of clarity. Yes, there is a lot of workers out there that have no idea if they could to turn to work or not, because it wasn't massively clear on, you know, if workers can go back in or not, depending on who you work for and what you do. But like I say, big up to those who work in the front line, those who work in the NHS, because like I say, you guys are doing a cracking job. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be in this safety zone that we've got right now. And it's not difficult, you know, to stay indoors and to respect the NHS and to respect what the government, you know, has to say. And listen, I'm no politician. I'm just there to give advice, you know, if you're watching. Like I say, I love football, don't get us wrong. But at this moment in time, my health and safety is important, and my well-being, my family's well-being is more important as well. And, you know, I want to be there for them as well. I appreciate, you know, all the small things in life, and so will you as well. I mean, make sure that you do appreciate everything that's got, you know, that you've got around you, especially your family at this time, because a lot of them will be self-isolating with you as well. And make sure that you just spend some time talking to them as well, and let's try and get through these days together, and we will, you know, pull through. That's what we need to do. We will pull through this. It's going to take time, but we will get there. And listen, it is tiring. It's not the news that we want to hear, but this is the right decision by Boris Johnson to, you know, close down the nation. That's not just England. It's Wales, Scotland, Ireland. And like I say, I don't know what's going to happen maybe in the next couple of days, but, you know, I'll keep you informed as best I can. Yes, they're not the best videos in the world, but at the end of the day, listen, I'm taking my football head off, and that's been off for the last maybe 2-3 weeks now, and I just haven't had the motivation to do any football related talk, because for me, you know, this is a serious virus, and look what it's doing, look what it's done. Like I say, I don't want to finger point to anybody. Yes, we know exactly where it's come from, but we will cross those lines when we get to it. When this has passed, it will pass, but we just have to stick and work together. And if we could do that, then we will get back to normality. So if this video has been of help to you, then thank you so much for watching. If you could do me a massive favour and subscribe, if you could hit the notification bell for regular videos as well. Stay tuned for the channel, and also hit the thumbs up. That would be massively appreciated. And put your comments down below, and I'll get back in touch with you when this video has finished. If not tonight, I will get back in touch with you over the next few days. So not the news that I wanted to break out, unfortunately, but it was inevitable that the country, you know, was going to close down. It is for the best.